How did I make $70,000 off the ugliest, worst smelling, nastiest house that I have ever seen? This house behind me, I'm going to share that now in this video. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Jeremy Beland. I am an expert at acquiring off-market properties just like this one. I've acquired well over 425 deals since I started my business in 2017 between myself, my companies, and my awesome team members. We have generated almost $10 million in gross profits finding little houses like this. All right, guys. So today I'm going to share a journey of how I turned this into $70,000. But before I do that, I'm going to share some videos and pictures of what this house looked like before we bought it. Now, this has been the worst, and I am talking the worst house that we have ever bought. And I'm still making $70,000 in it, okay? A couple things you need to know. This was brought to us by a realtor. We didn't use it through any of our marketing. We got it through our network. Now, your network in acquiring off-market properties can be huge and beneficial once you know how to build those relationships. Realtors, especially in this age where there is very high interest rates, are not doing as many deals as they once did. So they are more and more excited to work with people like us because they come across a house like this, and let's face it, guys, no matter what, this was not going on the MLS because you couldn't even walk inside. There was so much stuff that you couldn't walk inside, but the sellers needed to sell. They needed to get rid of this, take the cash, put it into a trust, and they had to do something else with it. They had a problem. They had a house that's been neglected for a long time. They had a house that had a ton of hoarding in there, and it was basically like 20, 30 cats that had been left unattended for years. It was bad, it's gross, and it's cleaned out, and it's still bad and gross. But people like this are out there everywhere. Maybe not this bad, but different levels of this, and they need your help. And you can provide a lot of great value to people like this because they can't sell it on the MLS. But people like us will buy this house all the time. And that's why I want you guys to continue to look for people that need your help. So let's talk about this house. So we got this with the realtor off market, right? So we're going to pay the realtor a commission for bringing us this deal, part of the acquisition cost, which is fine. We helped the seller out of a tough situation, which is awesome. We got this house under contract. You saw the pictures of what it looks like now. It is cleaned out, but it still smells terrible. My wife and I have been in this house doing some content today, and we can't wait to shower it all off. So, hey, that's how you make money in this business, right? Houses like this. I mean, this is a big project. So what we decided to do was we were looking at possibly flipping it, but it was a really big project. It's like 90 minutes away from where we live and our team and everything, but there was an opportunity here. Now, we could have just bought it or put it under contract and assigned it to a cash buyer, right? Wholesale this property. But we weren't really going to be able to show this property to many people because we couldn't get inside. So we thought the best strategy would be to physically buy the property, make sure that we perform for the realtor, perform for the seller, right? Which is fine. We do this all the time, wholesaling too, and still perform. But we wanted to physically close on the property, clean the property out, list it on the MLS, and then start getting offers. And that's exactly what we did. So I'm going to share with you some numbers. I got my notes here because we do a lot of projects. I can't keep all the numbers, but these are real numbers, guys. No, this is legit. So the ARV on this house is about $750,000. Okay, it's a nice house in a nice suburb here in Massachusetts. We put it under contract for $305,000. That's less than 50 cents on the dollar. $305,000. We had to, with our closing costs, real estate fees for bringing us a deal, and some concessions that we had to pay to the seller over a couple things. Long story, not great for this video. We had to put in $13K. Our cleanout, yes, our cleanout costs a whopping $14,000. $14,000 to get the stuff out. It took about 4 days and $14,000 to get this house cleaned. And then we're borrowing the money to do all of this from a private lender, not a hard money lender, not a lending company, a true private lender, somebody who has their own money sitting up in like a 401k, self-directed IRA, whole life insurance, home equity line of credit, whatever it is. He's letting us borrow their money to do projects like this. And we're borrowing it for 60 days, and he's going to make $7,500. So you add up $305 for the purchase, $13 for the closing costs, realtor fee, and the concessions when we bought it. the clean out of 14K interest. We're all in this for $339,500. So we decided to put it on the MLS at $399, and we got multiple. And it's had like 40 showings. We got multiple offers well over asking. We are at now closing this at $431, so $431,000. Closing costs are roughly about $22,000 because we have to pay closing costs to sell the property and real estate commissions. And if you subtract 431, or 431,000, subtract 22,000, subtract 339,500, that gives us a profit of $70,000. And this is all going to be done within 30 days. Put it under contract, close, cleaned it out, put it on the MLS, get it closed again, sold. $70,000 and the worst property ever. We do deals like this all the time. And this is what I'm really passionate about teaching guys, especially you wholesalers out there. Now, I understand it's intimidating to think that you could take a property down like this and it's risky, right? And you don't know how to find private lending. Well, I talk about that in my other videos. The more you learn about exiting out of these properties for as much revenue as possible and learning how to leverage other people's money, the more money you can make. $70,000. Like, think of some of the deals you guys do for wholesale deals, right? $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, $20,000. Now, I'm doing multiple deals a month, but you start throwing in some $70,000 deals. Man, that is huge. Same effort. I didn't spend any more time. My team didn't spend any more time getting this property under contract, closed, and sold. It's roughly the same amount of effort, but we're getting triple, quadruple the return because we know how to exit out of it. Now, we probably could have flipped this, maybe made a little more, but a big project, not really something we wanted to take on at this time. We like to cherry pick the easy flips, the cosmetic flips, something we can be in and out. Bigger projects like this, we're going to sell this to somebody else. So this is what it's like to make $70,000 on an ugly deal. This is a real life deal. I'm actually going to put the address of the property in this video so you can see when we bought it and see how we sold it. This is 100% transparent, guys. This is what we do every day. Wholesaling is great, but you need to gravitate to this so you can make more money doing less deals. All right, guys, I hope you found this video informative. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn how to do more deals, bigger deals, just like this one, well, then I suggest you click on the link below. Click like, subscribe to my channel. Let's feed the algorithm so you get more videos, because I'm going to be doing more real stories of properties that we're closing on just like this in this YouTube channel. And we want other people to learn what we can teach them. I will see you on the next one. See you later.